Good morning, guys. So tech is down and all bunch of alternative energy, electrical related, small caps are up. Gold looks like it's down also. So I'm holding all of my shorts except for TNA, which I covered pre-market. Other than that, I still have all my shorts. And this Tilray, what a beast. Holy shit. Sold some pre-market. Finally. Now it starts. Now you see what I was seeing a couple of days ago on Tilray. Look at how tight it was on the weekly. I just reclaimed the declining 50. Look at how tight it was between the declining 50 and the rising 10. This thing could go to like $20 easily. DQ new highs, pretty awesome. QS, nice 7-figure trade from yesterday. I raised my stop to a little bit above break even now. Skills, nice entry from yesterday. Oh, Jesus Christ. GBTC is on its way to become one of my biggest trades ever. It's on its way to a $3 million trade. Tesla straight up. Riot is hitting new highs pre-market. What an insane market. So far I got most of the sector rotation right. I shorted tech and the SaaS names, and I got into some of these other stuff like weed and oil and gold, even though gold is not really performing yet. But so I got most of it right, so I'm happy with that. Bingo, I got stopped out yesterday for a loss. Now it's gapping down. Okay, nice. No, Roku was the only short I got stopped out of in Techland, and now it's gapping down. I am getting excited about KSS and JWN. If they just can go sideways one more day, KSS, JWN, and Macy's, all these department stores, these things are building powerful flags. And I'm thinking maybe this BNTX and mRNA can bounce. Now they've had pullbacks. Like these things rally from the lows after they had pullbacks. That's when they rally. BNTX pulled back to the rising 150 day, where it also found support previously, and mRNA pulled back to the rising 50, and now it's building higher lows above the rising 50. Some of these things are also on watch. And some of the recent SPAC names. And damn, this Mara. I sold it when it closed below the 10-day, and it's straight up since. I should have used the 20-day, I guess, as my stop. Tan is gapping up over a high tide flag. I sold it about 30% ago, unfortunately. BE has an interesting flag. Yeah, he was just outside and he's not happy to be inside again. He just wants to be outside all the time. He has some energy he needs to get rid of. Oh my god, guys. There's too much text in the chat. Too many people writing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Plug might unplug. I don't know what that means. I mind speeding up to 2 times when talking, not used to listening live. Well, I can block you and then you are forced to listen to me on YouTube. Sun W, super tight. Yeah, it's actually a good looking one. Very thin, but it's an okay looking one. What I think about Tupperware? Nothing there yet, I don't really see. Okay, let's keep the shadow to a minimum, first 30 minutes. No unnecessary talk. And then we can, if you have any questions, you can post them in 30 minutes or so. Now it's all about trading. This is my last Nocco. My stash is running dry. What the weed names are having big gap ups. I don't know why. Is there a reason why Mariana stocks are gapping up this much? Is it because of the election thing? I guess so, right? Oh my god, they're all gapping. Yes, Senate, okay, yeah. Democrat control, blue wave. Oh, so Democrats are blue? Okay. I have no clue. No idea. Jesus Christ, everything's gapping higher. JKS. Now this is an interesting solar name. This is one of the few solar names that are not like, oh, oh fuck, everything is gapping higher. Oh my god. Okay. Looks like all the weed names are going hard. Except for Tiller, which is selling off. Damn, growth generation hitting new highs. I just can't stick to my own sell rules, can I? Oh my god, SEDG, what a beautiful breakout. I did not have this one on my watch list for some reason. Jesus Christ. I'm getting sloppy. What the hell is going on? DMYD. Yeah. Blink, yeah, it's actually looking really good at 60. Yeah, Snap is holding up really well. I think in a few days it's gonna be a 5-star setup. Should I get into some of these weed names? Or actually add some of these weed names, I would say. I mean, stuff like CGC, it's big volume on this thing. I did miss the opening range breakout though. It's not an ideal entry. Yeah, SC is shaping up, true. Could be a runaway gaps developing in some of these like weed names and potentially. Or maybe not, we'll see. Oh, fuck, I missed PE, I guess. So many good looking names. NCLH, CCL, RCL, there's nothing here right now. Maybe in a few days. Maybe in a few days in these cruise lines and airlines. Right now I just don't see anything there. I have alerts set, so when the time comes, we'll be there. So it looks like QS is failing at the declining 20 EMA for now. No, wait, that's not the 20, that's the 65. No, it is the 20, never mind. So we'll see. I was really hoping this thing would bounce back to the 80 area. I still have 2/3 of my shares. Holy shit, Riot. So Riot is up 400% since I bought it 6-7 weeks ago. What a beast. Too bad I still don't have Mara, because that one is also up like... That one is up. Oh my god, that's up. That one is up 500%. I need to work on my patience. I need to work on my patience. Jesus Christ. I'm so good at finding them, but I'm so bad at holding them. That's my biggest mistake. Biggest weakness. That was my biggest weakness last year, and apparently it's the biggest weakness so far this year. I have learned nothing. I have learned nothing. I'm the worst trader ever. I'm the worst trader ever. David is? Yeah, that's true. David is a bad trader. There are so many things going. Everything except pretty much the tech and software names are going. Yeah, the rich bloke. Yeah, I wanted to buy in my IB account, but I don't have any buying power left. My IB account is full of these low price piece of shit stocks that could double and triple. Like this thing, you blink, it's gonna be at $5. This is the type of stock. Oh, it's that type of stock. Is there anything I could get rid of? Free up some buying power in IB? I like everything I'm in, so no. There's nothing I should get rid of. If you are wondering about this wick, it must be some algo. It must be some algo. I hate those stupid algos. I blame the algos. $600 viewers? Wow. I think I should... who wants to be moderator? Hey, Lodbrok, do you want to be moderator here too? I know you are moderator on Discord. No, thanks for asking. Okay, so I'll make you moderator. Thanks for volunteering. Just kidding. David? Okay, hey, Trader Dog, I'm gonna make you moderator. How do you make moderator? Oh, fuck, I don't know how do... Wait. How do you make people moderator? Oh, gosh. How do you make people... Wait, I think I figured it out. No, I didn't figure it out. How did I... Oh, here it is. No, wait. Nope. I think I did something wrong here. I think I muted Trader Dog or something. I can't figure it out right now. I'm a boomer, yeah. Oh, looks like I got stopped out of ACB. Alright. So let's see. Okay, some of the weed names are selling off, it looks like. I thought they could be potential runaway gaps. It's JKS not working out either, looks like. Okay, maybe I was maybe a little bit too excited about some of these. Happens. Yeah, I know, but I couldn't figure out how to make you a moderator. I'm gonna try to figure out later. Yeah, I saw Solo was trying to perk up. Mail. Damn, I should have shorted mail the opening range lows. Looks like this SPE, a battery stock, is trying to make a comeback. Interesting. This one was long a couple of weeks ago. Fubo, what a piece of shit. This thing couldn't even bounce. Okay, that's how you do it. Thanks. You're a moderator, not Trader Dog. Feel free to mute David. I'm not gonna mod people I don't recognize. I'm only modding people who I know been in the chat room for a long time. Kick you? David wants to be kicked out of the room. Actually, yeah. Did I watch JWN? I'm long JWN. Looks like these department stores are starting to shape up a little bit now. You're passing on department stores? I don't blame you. But they sure as hell look good. I won't blame you. Tars, yeah. Yeah, oh wow, this is a really good looking one. Wow, this is a good looking flag. This is a good find. Good find. That's a 5-star setup right there. Looks like JWN is the strongest of the department stores. Very good. And Macy's is starting to shape up. Damn, there were so many things triggering today. Like this BE. Oh man, there's still time. What are the other ones here? Plug, BLDPM long, plug. Yeah, just keep surfing the 20 day. Just keep surfing the 20 day. And also what? Yeah, okay, yeah, those were the ones. I don't think I'm gonna trade more today. I traded way too many things, but I also got stopped out of 2 things, JKS and ACB. POWW, yeah, it was a decent setup. Maybe not a 5-star, but yeah, it was a decent setup. I was surfing the 20, you know, just building a classic triangle and it gapped up over this range. Opening range highs was the, you know, setup, well, the entry point. But yeah, it looked good. It's gone now. Yes, JWN is breaking out today, and I picked it up today, yes. And also, you know, I have to remind you guys, if you are new, you need to follow the instructions on the screen. You will get muted sooner or later if it becomes obvious you haven't followed the instructions on the screen. Everyone needs to be on the same page. FUV. Yeah, FUV looks good. It looks really good. It's surfing the 20, building higher lows. It's one of these EV names, right? Ish. EV related names. Oh, AMD and Nvidia are weak. The new blog post is on its way. I'm gonna try to publish it today. I have some other stuff to attend to also, so, but yeah, I'm gonna try to publish it today. It's gonna be pretty good. I should have done it like a year ago, the blog post I'm writing right now. But so yeah, we're gonna have a new yeah, it's gonna be great. It's going to be great. If Roku can tighten up here for a few more days, it's gonna be a 5-star long again. Looks really strong. Really good. Snapchat and Roku are pretty much the only like internet software related names that I like here. They're really shaping up nicely. Surf. Yeah, it's not a great setup. And then NoX. It's a battleground stock, but it is starting to shape up here. This is one of these stocks where people either think it's a 0 or it's like a 500. But it depends. So you know, they have some binary events they need to get through. But the setup itself, if we can tighten up a few more days, could be good. Right, BNTX is starting to perk here. What's mRNA doing? mRNA is not as strong. Where can we find the blog post? On my blog. If you don't know where well, it's not published yet, but and if you don't know where my blog is, you haven't followed the instructions on the screen and you will get muted. %95 of your questions will be answered if you just follow the instructions on the screen, guys. The more people that get here, we need to be stricter with the rules. Can't have people who haven't followed the instructions on the screen. Yeah, GRWG is insane. SBI, is it crypto play? I don't know. Hey, sure, it's a EV name, it's a solar. I think it was a crypto a few years ago, right? Yep, they have a cryptocurrency wallet on iOS apparently. So they're in a few different businesses. It's one of those stocks. It's a conglomerate. It's a conglomerate. Exactly like Kodak. Yeah, Fubo, man. Oh man, I saw some people pumping the shit out of this thing yesterday. I mean, people are so fanatical. They get so fanatical about stocks. Oh my god. And some people literally write things down 50, 70%. I can't believe it. It's just a piece of paper. Who cares? Looks like the MJ ETF is starting to shape up again. MMEDF. Yeah, I like this one. I have some serious regrets on this one. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's one of these mushroom stocks. Yeah, I like it. ARK. Yeah. If this thing can tighten up a few more days, it's gonna be a really good long setup. I'm gonna go long this thing. If it just can tighten up a few more days. And this ARKG, I think if it closes strong today, I may cover it up. I'm seeing more bullish. I was cautious over the past 2 weeks, but now we've gotten some sector rotation and yeah, I'm probably gonna reduce my short exposure more. But the ones I'm short, like TTD, it's just straight down, can't catch a bid. And CrowdStrike too, like this. Oh, actually CrowdStrike, wait. Oh, did I cover it yesterday? Oh, I covered it yesterday. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. Well, that means I don't have much short exposure left. Never mind. TTD is the only one, I think. No, wait, I do have CrowdStrike. I don't have it in my positions list. Why did I remove it from my positions list? That's weird. I'm gonna use yesterday's highs as my stop for this thing. That's weird. I must have accidentally deleted it. It's happened to me before. Like I accidentally delete the stock from my positions watch list and then I find out I'm still long or short that stock. Because I primarily look at my portfolio through TC2000, not at the actual brokerage window. This pullback on SCDG. Well, it is like, yeah, I mean, it's not, you can do it because it is back to the levels where it kind of broke out opening range highs, like the 5-minute opening range highs, etc. But it's not typically what I do. But yeah, it could be a way to do it if it's a good setup. Like I think it was a pretty decent setup. So yeah, I mean you can do it. It's not crazy to do it. I usually don't, but well, sometimes I do. I usually don't buy pullbacks, but yeah. But also like realize like this TAN, the solar ETF, it's been straight up without no pullbacks. Like it's getting to a vulnerable spot. So yeah. I don't know. I wish this MJ ETF was more liquid. Wait, ACV is starting to come back? Cron, oh, this is a thin one. No, it is too thin. Oh man, ARKK. Nah, no, I'm not gonna trade it today. I've traded way too many things today. I need to back off. Snap, is it going? Oh, no, don't go. Stop. I want this thing to go sideways a few more days. Tighten up a little bit. Kade, good breakout today. No. You shouldn't be it's a regional bank. No, it's bank. Low ADR bank. No, it's the wrong type of stock, and the setup is not good either. XXII. Yeah, wow, good looking setup. Really good looking setup. Biotechs. Biotechs, the ETFs, I mean, they look decent. Hey Viggy, if you're struggling finding good setups, you need to study past setups. You need to spend at least a few hundred hours studying past winners. That's the only way. That's the only way. Follow the setups. Well, considering Tilray broke out 2 days ago, I would say, you know, it may not be an optimal buy spot here, but it could be a runaway gap. You know, I don't know. I'm considering adding myself to this thing. Or actually I won't, because I'm in kind of full size on it, but yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be crazy to buy it here, in case these weed names are actually building or you know, they have runaway gaps, because they are gapping up on pretty big volume. Most of these things have already traded the average daily volume. If you look at Chronos, about to take out highs for the day, ACB, above average volume already, APHA, getting to average volume already. This MJ ETF is already above average volume. Look at those beautiful department stores. It's beautiful setups. Hey guys, everyone go to your local department store and buy stuff. We need to support these stock prices. Fuck e-commerce. Go to your local department store. Yeah. Try out the boomer life. Dollar General. I'm not long Dollar General. Don't go to Dollar General. It's a discount. No. Don't go to Dollar. You need to go to either Macy's or JWN. What is this? Nordstrom. I'm long those two. You need to go either one of those. And if it's in a city, you know, if it's not in your city, go to your neighboring city or whatever. We need to support local business, guys. Don't support Amazon. Support Macy's. David, you're not even a boomer? Yes, you are. David thinks he's not a boomer. David, you are a boomer. You're going to J.C. Penney? Wait, KSS Coles? Am I long this thing? Wait, KSS. No, I'm not long this. Nah, it's too illegal. No, I have two department. It's enough, enough. I'm not gonna do anymore. Celsius. Yeah, I know, but only if it goes to 100, which it actually could do. It's now more than a double since I initially bought it. Oh, again, look at the moving average it is surfing, the 20-day. That's the one. The 10 and 20 are so important, and the grow generation too. Hasn't had a close below the 20-day. Mara too, right? Hasn't had a close below the 20-day. Riot too. Man, if you like, I usually teach you should use the 10-day, but you should consider using the 20-day too. That's an alternative. Like I usually use the 20-day. What the hell is this? Oh my god, I should have bought it yesterday. I saw when it broke out yesterday. I passed on it. It was so thin. I should have bought some in my Interactive Brokers account, where I buy all of these piece of shit stocks. Oh, airlines starting to perk up. Some of them, okay. LI setup, I don't see a setup here. If it can tighten up a few more days, it could be a setup, just like NIO did. It tightened up, well, actually it didn't tighten up that much, but yeah. I think if it ideally goes sideways a few more days. What's Expo doing? Expo is weaker. Expo is the weakest one out of those. Okay. Oh my god, should I go long ARKG? What if this thing goes to 200? ARKK. What if it goes to 200? Do I have the buying power? NIU? Nah, I don't. It's not really a 5-star setup, but it is one I'm watching. It's the right sector. It actually, especially if we can break out in the next few days, it could be good. There's nothing there right now. Oh my god. ARKK. I mean, look at how this thing is building higher lows. Like, it cannot go lower. There's just buyers coming in on every dip. What's the risk here? $3? $3 to make what? 50? 30? 20? Yeah, I've had like 40 ETFs too. I have 26 positions. I do have 26 positions. And soon I'm gonna have 30 positions. Because everything is going up and I like it when things are going up. If these gold ETFs, like especially this JNOG, if it doesn't close, if it closes lower than this, I may just get rid of it. Because gold itself, gold itself is actually having a pretty shitty day. The gold ETFs are actually showing relative strength. All right. Man, everything is straight up. It's pretty amazing. What's in the... Can you see in TC2000 what these ETFs hold? Where do I click? Oh, wait, I know, wait. Here, right? No, wait. Where do I click? I think there's a button for it. No, wait. Where do you click? To the right. Oh, here. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Is it this? So what does it hold? Tesla, Roku. These are pretty much all my favorite stocks in here, except for this Onvo, and SYRS, and X1, and CGen, and CERS. Well, CERS I do like. SS, okay. Nintendo, I like Nintendo. STG, Iowa, Huya, Tree, Silgi, PACB. Oh, CRSP, okay. SC, it all. TDoc, I really like. Oh, okay. Pinterest, too. Shopify, Baidu, PayPal, Zoom, Square, Roku. Okay, I'm gonna go long AR and Tesla. Okay. What can go wrong? Nothing can go wrong. These things will go up forever and ever, right? How many should I do? I'm not gonna go crazy. Maybe 30k? 35,000 shares? $100k shares? Nah. Maybe I'll go up to 40. Yeah, I'm chasing it a little bit. This is not my volume, guys. I did not buy 100,000 shares. It was maybe a bit of a chase, but look, I mean, this thing, if we are in a bubble, this thing could go to 200 legitimately. Yeah, it's not the highest ADR, I know. Yeah, most of you shouldn't trade it. It's too slow for most of you, but for me it's perfect. It's high priced, it's liquid, can do a lot of size, linear, very linear. Yeah, FII, another one of these thin recent SPACs. Dun, 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 dun. ARKG. Okay, I'm gonna cover this thing. Or should I wait to the close? No. ARKG, I'm gonna cover it up. It didn't break down. I'm gonna cover it while I still have profits in it. Wait. Oh, guys, are your routes working in center point? All my orders are frozen. Like I have 4 orders right now. Everything is frozen. I can't, like they're not ARKG, but this is Genomic Revolution. But yeah, they are holding a lot of the same things, that's true. But this is more like health and biotech focused, this ARKG. Man, I can't, the fuck, I have to, oh, I hate. I am in LAC. I am in LAC. Bought it 2 days ago. T-Dog is starting to break out. I really like this thing on a weekly. It could legitimately go to 300 very soon. Just coming out of a like 6 month or so, 7 month consolidation, 6 month consolidation. Okay, looks like I finally got filled on stuff. Oh, looks like all my stock orders on ARKK also filled, so I'm long a few more shares than I should be. No, I'm gonna size down on it, it's too many. Nah, never mind. Fuck it. YOLO. It's my new strategy for this year. I'm gonna YOLO trade. It's my new setup. It's a YOLO setup. You buy twice the size you should buy, like you override your risk management and position, like risk management rules. It's a YOLO trade. Nah, just kidding. It's not too bad. It's not that big of a... This lift is starting to set up again. It's a high tide flag here, man. What about Uber? If Uber can tighten up a few more days, it's gonna be a really good setup too. Lyft and Uber, not today, but maybe tomorrow. But I won't trade them because I won't have any buying power available. So ARKG, that was a good cover. Got out at break even pretty much. It's actually not bad setup also. Should I go long ARKG also? I'm gonna go long Kathy Wood on margin. Since everyone else is going along her ETFs. I want to be there. I want to go where everyone else go. That's where you get the big moves. Long everything? Nah, not long everything. You gotta be long the right stuff. Yeah, I bought IDEX yesterday. CrowdStrike, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, I need to get out of my short while I still have a profit. I'm short from like 218.40. But it's yeah, it's coming back hard. Look at how nicely it bounced off the 20 and now it's building higher lows. So I'm getting out of it. There's so much strength in this market there. Except for this TTD, this thing can't literally have an uptick. So I'm gonna keep this one short. You know, this could very legitimately go to the 100-day, like mid 600s. I'm just trailing it with the 10-day. So this was a home run for so far, and it still has room to go. So that's pretty much my only short left right now. Yeah, maybe I should get back into ACB. Why not? 26 positions? Why not? It's a pain in the ass to have this many positions, but that's the thing also. Like, I would love to buy more size on a lot of these names, but I just can't. So I'm forced to have a lot of stocks to, you know, allocate my portfolio. Like, for example, XOP and Gush yesterday, someone asked about it. Why did I buy an unlevered and a levered oil ETF? Well, because if I only had bought one, I wouldn't have enough size in them. So I bought two. I bought both of them. These were the most liquid ETFs, oil gas ETFs. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I would like to be, you know, like I also have two department stores because, and I could have bought the third one also, JWS, no, JWM. No, so yeah, no, wait, KSS. This one I didn't buy, but I could have easily bought that one too. That's the problem with a big account. I hope I get stopped out of these gold names, or I don't hope that, but it looks like I'm gonna get stopped out of JNUG. Nugget is much stronger though, but the tuner miners are weaker than a regular miners. You have 30 positions? Yes, XXII was a good setup last time I looked at it. Um, What's this Seabat? It's also one of these battery-related names, right? This UAL, if the 20-day can come up down a little bit more, this thing is actually starting to look good. Maybe in a few days. Last thing I need now is more good setups, because yeah, I can't get into many more things. Oh, this is also an ETF. Huh, I didn't realize it. Maybe I should have bought this one also yesterday. All right. Do I add my winning positions only on a good setup? But usually I buy full size directly. Damn, this SBE, not a battery plate, looks so good, but I just can't. I can't do any more. Okay, looks like I stopped out of this chain on now. All right. The gold names are apparently not going. Skill is nice one from yesterday. Is Zebra a good setup? Nope. What's the ADR of the stock? You shouldn't be trading this stock. What's the ADR, guys? You need to put the ADR on some kind of ADR filter on your scans. IZEA, yeah, it's a decent looking setup. Oh shit, ARKK wasn't in my positions list. Alright, now it is. Should I do ARKG too? Should I? Fubo mean reversion setup? Absolutely not the mean reversion setup. That's not what a mean reversion setup is. This thing has been going sideways for 4 days pretty much, 3 days. It's not a mean reversion setup. It could be another type of setup, but definitely not a mean reversion setup. Maybe some kind of a breakout from the lows setup. You know, some kind of a range break, but not a mean reversion setup. WWR, PLL, yep. What I think about mRNA, well, it's sitting on support and it could make a move back higher. BNTX has already started. I don't know. I think these things, they are intriguing. These mRNA and BNTX, they are intriguing. Both of them are pretty intriguing. No, QS I wouldn't add on it. Not right now, at least. Dow, some of these airlines are trying to perk higher. TDOT, oh man, I'm a little bit tempted doing this thing. I mean, it's been going sideways for 6-7 months. It's pretty much been going sideways since late April. That's what, 7-8 months? And now it's been building higher lows, and on the weekly it looks amazing. Look at how nice it's surfing the 100th day. Like, this is not something, you know, it's an alternative setup. This is not something you guys should trade. But yeah. This ACB is gonna stop me out again. Are you kidding me? Yeah, TDOC is in ARKK, and I think ARKG too. It's in both of those ETFs. I know a lot of smart people who really love TDOC. And it's this technically shaping up really nicely here. But gotta have a wide stop on it though. Which of my holdings are short? Yes, TTD. Okul, no, it looks like an okay setup, but nothing special. I don't think it looks super special. Looks like Nugget is gonna stop me out too. DM, another battery play. These things are starting to move. SPE and DM. Man, I really want to do that one. Fuse is starting to move. Oh man, there's so many things. I can't be in everything. This ACB is gonna stop me out again. Department stores! This is insane. Who thought I would be trading department stores in 2021? You gotta go where the setups are. If you want triple digit returns year in, year out, you gotta go where the setups are. You can't have favorites. Which biotechs? I'm not trading any biotechs. I don't have any biotechs in my portfolio. RETL, is there a setup here? That's all you need to ask yourself. Well, I mean, generally, yeah, you should probably avoid like these micro cap. I mean, you need to check. There are sites for that. Like if there are any FDA events or if there is data expecting, if they're expecting any data. So any biotech that has pending data, you should probably avoid. Or if they have like a PDUFA in the next few days or something. But if there's a good setup on a biotech, and especially if the biotech sector is hot, you can trade them. But don't do any crazy size on, especially like micro and small cap biotechs. But if it's like a large cap, which is or mid cap that has real products and revenue, those are obviously lower risk, and you can probably do more size. And especially if it's a biotech ETF, then you can do a lot of size. So it depends. I don't think you should avoid biotechs. Biotechs are, when biotechs are hot, they are really hot. They can make insane moves. But it's all about position sizing and limiting risk by knowing if they have any pending data coming. There are sites for that. You can just Google it. Or I can show you one good site. I haven't traded biotechs in a long time. It's here. This is a really good one. Here you can see like FDA calendar. Like you can see SPPI has. Let's see. I mean, let's just search for a stock. Let's look at something like, I don't know. Can you give me an example of a piece of shit biotech? Come on, guys. TGTX. So they have Catalyst 15th of February, they have PDUFA. So you probably shouldn't be buying this thing the 14th of February, okay? Right? But many times, especially in a hot market, these smaller biotechs, they can have run up into the PDUFA dates. So if you can buy a few weeks out, or even a few months out, they can make big moves. And it actually has a semi-decent setup. But yeah, you know, like DGTX, you probably wouldn't want to hold it over the 15th of February, because, you know, it could be down 50% if it gets rejected. (2017) 2015 was the year of biotech. 2011 to 2015. 2017, I don't remember it being the year of biotech. Biotechs didn't do much. I mean, they may have been one or two, but as a group, they didn't do that well. TTD, weak. The oil sector. So the gold sector is falling apart, but the oil sector looks like it's super strong. I kind of regret I bought TDoc. It's not really the type of setup I'm looking for, but I'm looking like the weekly, and this thing could really make a big move. The way I see it, I'm risking what, $7 to make 100. This thing it goes to 300 with some patience. But yeah, we'll see. Come on, ACB, don't stop me out again. Congrats to those who bought FCX on the breakout. That was a 5-star setup. And it's straight up since. It was a little bit low ADR, but I think someone bought it because my people mentioned it. Valiant. They killed the biotech rally. Maybe. Oh my god, GE. Man, the moves are pretty crazy here. Yeah, boomer stocks all over the place. ACB is going to stop me out again. I feel it. It's gonna stop me out again. Oh, ARKG has a higher ADR than ARKK, okay. I thought it was the other way around. mRNA, yeah, it's going down strong. Why I don't trade SNDL? Because the entry was 2 days ago. And it's too low priced for me. I'd have to buy like 2 million shares of this thing. Yeah, I don't want to pay that much in commissions. NDRA. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a gambling stock. Open, what's this? Oh, I don't see anything here. I don't see a setup here. It's not a recent IPO, it's a SPAC. Ruby? No, I don't see anything here. Yeah, I need to start filing on my positions. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, ACB, I got stopped out again. Damn, these losses are adding up. They are adding up. Now my order is stuck again. What the hell is going on? So I'm down like, I lost 180k on 2 trades on this stupid ACB. I'm not gonna touch it again. Widen my stops? Why the fuck would I do that? That's the dumbest thing I've heard. That's gonna kill my risk reward. Where should I put my stop if not at lows of the day? No. That's a beginner's mistake. Beginners are afraid of taking losses, so they start doing stupid things like widening their stops and doing everything they can to not take losses. That's a loser mentality. You gotta get around that. You need to accept losses. They can be annoying, they can be frustrating, but you have to accept them. Lows of the previous day. I should use lows of the previous day on ACB. So my stop would be like almost 20%, pretty much 20%. Do you know how bad your risk reward is gonna be on your trades? If you use a 20% stop on something like this, instead of using something like, say, like I've been using, like 5% stops in this case. You need to maintain your risk reward. That's the thing. Yes, you can use the previous day's lows as your stop, but you need to have a rationale for it. It works better if you're like a position trader. Like if you're gonna hold things for a very long time. You can have a bit wider stops because you're also going for bigger moves probably. But you need the rationale for it. Just because you're getting, stopped out a couple of times doesn't mean you need to start, moving around your stops. You just gotta take that stop. You gotta take that loss and move on. That's the most important thing. Texas hedge. Yeah, I'm gonna go do a Texas hedge. David, you're here to listen to me, not me to wait. We are here to listen to you, not to have you listen to these other traders. Yeah. So, hey, David. So what you're saying, I should just ignore everyone in the chat room except for you? Bingo. You know what? It's actually building higher lows here. It's, yeah. I mean, this thing could go to $10. If this thing can tighten up in the 60-minute, I wouldn't. I would actually maybe go long it in a few days. I complain about getting stopped out on a bounce? What do you mean a bounce? I get stopped out of it all the time. My win rate, I haven't actually checked it, but a wild guess is that my win rate was maybe 30% last year, 35%. Get used to getting stopped out. Not getting stopped out is for losers. For people who don't want to make at least 100% per year. If you want to have spectacular returns, you gotta stop out and move on to other stuff. Yeah, love your stops, not your stocks. Exactly. Yeah, there's so many setups. There's especially like last year and so far this year, there's no point in sitting in something that's, going against you. There's so many things. It's just a waste of energy and money to sit in a stock that's, not moving or not going, in your way. Yeah. It can be annoying to get stopped out, yes. Especially on something like ACV where I got stopped out twice. It happens. But it's very important you take those stops. If you don't, you're not gonna last for long. Your trading career is gonna remain a dream. That's just a fact. Gotta take those losses. And first and foremost, you need to have a setup. That's the main thing. We'll see if I can, if I will have time to post a blog post today. But pretty much I'm gonna do a summary of my main 3 setups with some examples. Like a basic summary. I probably should have done it a year ago, but I'm too lazy. You gonna send me more Nocco? I need Nocco, yeah. I only have 1 left. Do I ever hold 4? Yeah, I hold 46 positions if, sometimes when the market is bad. But right now we're in a very good market, so it's very easy to, get in a lot of positions. And also that my accounts are so big now, so I need to, I just can't do that much in any single stock. Or most stocks. Most stocks, So I usually end up with a lot of them. Bum 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 bum. Man, this said lie. please tighten up a couple of days. It could be a really good setup if it tightens up, 1 or 2 days. Do you plan on trading with a 100 million account one day? Dude, if this market keeps up, I could legitimately be at 100 million by the end of this year. But it's not gonna... I don't think this year is gonna be as good as last year. I can store my money. Hey, guy, yeah, I'm gonna store my excess money in your account. That's a good idea. Am I retiring? As long as this bull market lasts, I'm not retiring. But right now, we're just going straight up, and there's so many setups all the time. Not all the time, but there are many setups. Like, there's so many opportunities, long, short. Like right now would be like a dumbest thing to do is to retire in a market like this. I'm gonna keep trading as long as there are so many opportunities like we've had. I'm moving targets. Well, maybe, I don't know. I think it's a bubble. I think certain sectors and certain stocks are in a bubble. There's no question about it. I think the next 5-10 year returns on some of these high flyers, even if they like execute perfectly, like if we they're gonna go down a lot and go sideways for a long time. Like, just something like, I don't know. I mean, just look at something like Amazon. Amazon went down 95% once the bubble burst back in the 99, 2000 when the internet bubble burst. Amazon went down 95%. Even though they were growing their business like 50, 80, 100% per quarter, they had like insane revenue growth. And yet the stock went sideways. Well, it took like 10 years for the stock to come back. Same thing with Microsoft. Once the internet bubble popped, this thing went down 67%. So it lost 2/3 of its value. And look at how long it took for the stock to come back. Right? It took it 16 years for the stock to come back to the levels, right? And they executed pretty well. Like I think they tripled their revenue during this time, but because the multiples were so high, it just took 16 years for the stock to grow into the valuation. And those are just the ones that kept executing perfectly. There's like for every Microsoft, for every Amazon, there were hundreds and hundreds of stocks that didn't make it, or companies that didn't make it. And now let's look at something like Tesla. Like, I think this thing goes to 1,000. At this rate, it's gonna be at 1,000 before the end of the month. But if you're investing in it now, I don't think the next 10-year returns are gonna be pretty on this thing. I just don't think they will, even if they execute perfectly. I think it's one of these bubble stocks. I have no idea where it will, stop. Maybe it goes to 2,000. It's the best trading stock ever. Like this thing, like Tesla has been my main trading stock for the past 5 years. For the past 5 years, Tesla has been like, most of my volume has been in Tesla every single year. Best trading stock, but I would rather cut off one of my legs than invest a significant money, part of my account in something like this. But I would love to trade. Like I'm long it right now. I have no problems, being long it as a trade. But I don't think the next 10 years is gonna be great for the stock, even if the business does well. And there's some others too, like this Snowflake. It's down a lot from the highs, but this thing had like 200. It was like I think it was 200 times sales when it was in the 400s. It was a mega cap stock trading 200 times sales. Like even if they execute perfectly, I don't think this stock is gonna do much for the next 10 years. It's insane the valuation some of these things have. Okay, if it was like a small cap stock trading at 200 times sales, but a mega cap stock at 200 times sales, it's just insane. Airbnb, I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know. The setup, yeah, it's actually starting to shape up. Maybe tomorrow. This is actually, you know what? I kind of like it. Ideally, it goes sideways a few more days, but this is actually a pretty good one, especially if it can go sideways a few more days. It's gonna be a 5-star IPO breakout if it can go sideways a few more days. A good find on that one, on Airbnb. Good find. Oh, CrowdStrike, I'm not in it anymore. Taking it off. Let's see, ILEX, RK. Oh, RK, nice. Alipay ban? I don't know. It feels like the ban is gonna magically go away once Trump is not in the office anymore. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, there's been a lot of negative news flow for Alibaba lately. Jack Ma going missing. The was it Alipay that was gonna get regulated? Like harder regulations. That's why the stock went down this. Yeah, I know. Ant Group. That's why. Yeah, the Ant Group IPO was suspended, and now the Alipay ban. Not a lot of good news flow. But if you look at the weekly, this thing found support in a rising 100-day, and if it can go sideways for a few more weeks, there could be a setup here eventually. And this Alipay, okay. I'm not investing in stocks. I'm trading stocks. I can invest in Pokemon cards. Yeah, you can invest in a lot of things. I'm investing, or not investing, I'm trading where I can get the most bang for the buck. How I deal with 10 or 15 stop outs in a row to stay. Well, you can't lose. Well, you know, if you can't deal with, if you know, in a bad market, especially if you keep doing the wrong things, like in a market, you know, in a market that's not suitable for your style of trading, you get stopped out 10, 15 times in a row. That's kind of an extreme example. But, you know, if you can't deal with it, you're probably risking too much. And if you lose too much of your confidence, I mean, think about it. You get stopped out 10 times in a row, but once you know, nail a trade and you make 10 times your risk on that trade, you're gonna make back all that money you lost. You make 20 times your initial risk on that trade. Now you make back twice what you lost. Now you have 2 trades that work and you make, you know, 5, 10, 20 times your initial risk. You know, that's the point. Small losses, big gains. Small losses, big gains. If you don't get this concept, you're in trouble. Oh, T-Duck. Nice. I actually freed up some of my portfolio by covering TNA, CrowdStrike, ARKG, and selling Chainlog. What should I get in? I really want to buy ARK G. Should I buy ARK G? Hey, why not? It's a bull market. Yeah, why not, right? I mean, it's been building. It undercut the 20. It's building higher lows. What size should I do? I'll do 50. Yeah, I'll do 50. What's my risk gonna be? About $3? Yeah, I'll do 50k shares. Whatever. I'm risking $3 to make what? 30? Why can't this thing go up $30? Alright, so switched from short to long. That's how you do it, guys. You can't be biased. You have to follow the price action. You can't have favorites. I don't know. I haven't done any statistics on my trading. I don't even know what my win rate was last year. I know my win rate in 2019 was 25%. Last year it was last year it was definitely higher, so it was such an easy year to trade. But still, I don't think it was more than a third, maybe 35% or so. So it was, and that was up 870%. So, guys, if someone is telling you you need a high win rate to make money in the markets, run the other way. Run. Damn, this solo does look good. Oh my god, there's so many good looking things. I can't be in everything. You will get it. Yeah, yeah. You can get it for me. Fuck, there's so many good looking things right now. But heck, all of these things we bought today, they could be down tomorrow and stop us out. So I don't really like to be super aggressive in any given day. But I just, the indices. Oh wow, Russell is breaking out. A nice flag. He tried to undercut the 20, reclaimed, and now, breaking out. Spice, Russell looks good. Spice look good. Qs are lagging. Tech is lagging right now because tech was leading for so long, and now it just kind of needs to rest a bit. Yeah, exactly. It's the expectancy that matters. The win rate is pretty much, it doesn't say anything about a trader. You can lose money having a 70% win rate, and you can make money having a 20% win rate. Win rate doesn't really mean anything. It's the expectancy. Yeah, you can lose money having a 90% win rate, So it's irrelevant. It really is. I am definitely not Jesse Livermore reborn. No. Like, I compare myself more to like Dan Sanger. Dan Sanger made a fortune back in the late 90s. He ran I think like $12,000 into 42 million in a year and a half. Or 2 years. But he traded more aggressively than I do. He was more concentrated. He could be like full margin in like 4 or 5 stocks or 3 stocks or something. That's literally not how I trade. I wouldn't be able to sleep. As you see, I'm a, a little bit more diversified trader with 26 stocks in my portfolio. Like I can't trade that concentrated. I know some do it successfully, but I just the volatility, you're gonna have a lot of volatility. I just couldn't do it. And there's so many good setups. I want to be in everything. I want to have a little bit of everything. Like I have so many different things I'm long. I'm long weed names. I'm long crypto stocks. I'm long lithium stocks. I'm long battery stocks. I'm long stocks with no revenue. I'm long some of the most maybe not. Yeah, I'm long profitable stocks. I'm long frauds. I'm long real companies. I'm long fuel cell stocks. I'm long Chinese solar stocks, oil ETFs, department stores. Some of the hottest ETFs out there. Chinese electrical vehicles, Tesla, IDEX, I don't know what it is. Like half of these names, I don't even know what the hell they are. I'm short some software stock or whatever it is. I'm long a gold ETF. This one, I don't even know what the hell it is. QS, adding to QS when it's up 45% in 2 sessions. The answer to that has to be no. I am not considering adding to it. No, that's a pretty easy no. You buy it right and then you sit tight. Don't start chasing stuff that goes straight up. You only add on a good setup, and the good setup was yesterday. That's it. And now you sit in it, you trim and trail. Don't start adding more to something just because it's going up. That's not the way you do it. You only add on good setups. You can add to an existing position, but only if it has a good setup. That's the only way you do it. And guys, also remember, we are in the greatest bull market since the late 90s. You're supposed to make money, okay? You're supposed to make money. Like, the past 8 months has been the best bull market since late 90s, okay? You're supposed to be killing it, okay? It's the market, it's not you, okay? I'm not a genius. I'm just exploiting the setups that are, that are right in front of me. That's it. And in a bear market, I'm probably not gonna have these great returns, right? If we go have a year like 2001 or 2002, I'm probably not gonna make a lot of money. I'll be happy if I'm up double digit, right? Because the opportunities there's gonna be opportunities, but there's gonna be maybe 1/10 so many opportunities than in a market like this. So it's gonna be much more of a struggle. Win rate is gonna go down, and there's gonna be fewer opportunities. But right now, we're just in a raging bull market. Like, I'm not a genius, okay? Cathie Wood is not a genius. We're just riding a bull market, okay? That's it. Don't start idolizing people. That's it. I'm just taking what the market is throwing at me. And right now the market is throwing a lot of things at me in a good way. And, that's it. No rocket science involved. Raging bull? Yeah. Yeah. How I do during bear markets? I don't do much during bear markets. I haven't really seen a multi-year bear market. I started trading 2011. Like I've seen bearish market conditions, like fourth quarter of 2018 when the market, well, let's look at the Nasdaq, where the Nasdaq went down 25% or so in 3-4 months, and then February March of last year, the Corona sell-off, the COVID sell-off, Nasdaq went down over 30% in just a month. But you won't get many setups there. Like everything is so correlated to the market. In a bull market, you have stocks that go up, you have stocks that go down, you have stocks that go sideways. There's a lot of things you can be long short at the same time. Like right now, I've been short this TTD for a couple of weeks, right? It's been working out well. And I've been long a bunch of other things like Tesla and NIO, and these things have been going up at the same time. But in a bear market, especially when there's fear and panic, pretty much everything is gonna go down. And when the market upticks, pretty much everything's gonna uptick with it. So it's more about nailing the market action than actually nailing individual stocks. But in a bull market, it's more of a stock pickers market. Bull markets and sideways markets. But down markets, you gotta be careful. Don't do too much. Definitely don't try to buy breakouts. And then obviously like 2015 was also a very choppy year. It was up, down, up, down, up, down. So, when markets went sideways. This was like a mini bear market. It wasn't really a bear market, but it was kind of a mini bear market. But something like this, what we saw, what happened from mid 2007 to early 2009. Or even from like early 2000 to like late 2002, like a multi-year bear market. I haven't experienced myself, but it's not too hard. Like the thing is, if you go back and study the price action index, like my rules, like for a breakout trading, like if the 10-day is trending higher, the 20-day is trending higher, and the 10-day is above the 20-day, it's a good market. It's a risk-on market generally. It's not a perfect market filter, but you should really, put these things, have a, like when the 10-day crosses below the 20-day and starts, sloping down, that's usually not a good environment for breakout trading. It's not a perfect indicator, but it keeps you out of most of the bad markets and it keeps you in most of the good markets. And you can just go back and look, do those things. Look at 2001, 2002, or 2007, 2008. Like most of the time, these things were sloping down and the 10-day was below the 20-day. So so it was pretty much a red light most of the time. So bear markets aren't hard to trade because you don't actually trade them much. There's very few opportunities. And yeah, there are bear market rallies now and then, which are very tradable. But you gotta be very, you gotta wait for those. And sometimes you can't really do much for many weeks on end because there's just not many opportunities. So if you have some kind of a market filter, keeps you in and keeps you out of the markets, it's gonna be very helpful. A bear market won't be a problem. A bear market won't screw it up for you. Only you can screw it up for yourself. That's the reality. Bear market is not your enemy. Bear market is actually your friend. Because the best and biggest rallies occur after the market has been going down like 15, 20, 25%. When you get a rally from those kind of conditions, those rallies can be insane. Just look at like April, May last year, or in 2009, the first rally after market bottomed. It's insane. It's free money. Yeah, the risk reward is horrible in day trading. Day trading is not scalable. Imagine trading a $35 million or $40 million account, day trading it, Oh my god, how the hell do you do it? What stocks do you trade, right? There's like 10 stocks you can trade with that type of size. Well, holding a portfolio, especially in a bullish market where you are in for weeks and months, you know, you don't have to shuffle your portfolio around every single tick. Day trading is a small account people's game. It's a beginner's game. It really is. It's for people, you know, for beginners and for people who haven't figured out how to scale their trading. E-Man, E-Man breakout. It's a very good breakout. I would say this is like a 5-star setup. Well, day trading, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Almost all marketers are day traders because they're not making any money. Would you agree that day trading is the fastest way to build your account? If you know what you're doing, yeah. Day trading, yeah, you can make explosive returns in day trading if you're good. Absolutely. Day trading is less risky? Nah, day trading is more risky. Because day trading is much harder. Gaps, you know, look. I hear it a lot like, oh, day trading, you can control your risk better because you don't risk being in overnight gaps. But gaps are not the risk, okay? Gaps are an opportunity. Yes, something can gap against you, but that's what position sizing is for. That's why you don't go all in one stock. Okay, I saw some statistic that like pretty much all the gains after the March lows last year were from gap ups. If you didn't hold, if you bought if you bought every open and sold every close in the indices, you didn't make any money. All the moves were in the overnight gaps. So no, I think that's a bullshit argument that day trading is less risky since you don't have any overnight risk. Yeah, day trading is mostly a loser's game. It's a beginner's game. It's a loser's game. There's a lot of marketers. People think day trading is cool. It's really not. It's the hardest thing you will ever do. Day trading is the hardest thing you will ever do. Probably. Yeah, it's because the problem with day trading, you're always near your entry, right? I mean, take something like, I don't know, Riot. I've been in this thing for months, okay? I'm up like, what, 400% on it, right? You know? This thing hasn't been close to my stop since like day 2, okay? This thing has been way above my stop. I don't have to look at every single tick of this thing. I barely looked at it, right? I just looked, you know, scrolled through my portfolio real quick, and you know, I haven't had to worry about it. Well, you know, if you're a day trader, you're probably sitting near your entry most of the time. It's just an exhausting game, man. Day trading is just, you know, no, not my. You know, thankfully I realized it pretty early that it's just, you know, swing trading makes just so much more sense. And also, you know, I read the Market Wizards books, and I realized, heck, almost none of the guys in the Market Wizards books were day traders. They were all, you know, holding positions for weeks and months. And that gotta tell you something. So if most of the most successful traders are not day traders, why would I want to be a day trader? Nate, yeah, but Nate is, you know, I think Nate could be trading 10 times the size he does if he, you know, became a swing position trader. He's limiting his potential. But I get it. Like, day trading is easier. You know, you want to get subscribers. Because most people, they want to be day traders. They don't want to be swing traders. What the fuck is that? That's a boomer thing. Day trading is the cool thing to do. Yeah, he does. But, and he's now starting to realize the big money is in swing trading. He actually, like, I subscribe to their I get occasional, like, emails from Investors Live with the scans and stuff like that. And he talked about it, like, in one of the latest emails, that the big money was in the swings he made. He's starting to realize it. Yeah, absolutely. COUV, what's that? He traded this one? Oh, what the hell? This thing has no volume. How can you make a lot of money in this thing? I mean, even if you bought like 5 million shares down here, or you actually couldn't have bought 5 million shares, but even if you bought 1,000,000 shares down here, okay, it's up 2,000%. Okay, maybe you would have made some money, I guess. But this is like, the dollar volume is horrible in this thing. 7-point guys? I don't know what 7-point guys is. My biggest struggle in the beginning, finding a setup. Actually, my biggest struggle in the beginning was not knowing there is such a thing as a setup. I was just doing things randomly. I chased alerts. I was in different chat rooms. I did all these random things. Prop firm? No, they haven't approached me. No prop firm has ever approached me. Actually, there was a hedge fund that approached me. But yeah, I never replied. May you see my stop on QUS? Yes, you may. It's above break even. It's like $1 or so above break, $2 above break even or so. It's yeah, it's a big trade now. It's nearing 1.5 million. One of my top 10 trades. Oh, actually, it's more than 1 million. It's actually closing in on 2 million. Oh my god, if this thing actually goes to 80, it could be one of my absolutely biggest. It's gonna rival GBTC even. That was an absolute home run. This is how you trade a bounce play, okay? You wait, like, this is why Fubo was such a horrible, the gap up ruined all of it. The gap up ruined it, okay? If it had opened break even or down yesterday, it would have been a multi-million-dollar opportunity for me. I would have done a lot of size, like 200,000 shares or something. But instead, I didn't. I focused on QS. It opened up perfectly. I learned this setup, okay? This thing was down 61% in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sessions, okay? It went down. There's a big momentum stock, had a big move higher, big move lower, and you know, it's not gonna, probably not gonna go down forever without bouncing. That's the main premise of the setup. Your job is to buy it when the risk is the lowest and the probability is the highest. It's gonna go up. So yesterday, as soon as it went green on the day, took out the opening range highs, that's where I started buying it. It's the same, it's a similar like Laser, but Laser never really gave a perfect setup. But Laser also, it had a big move up, a big move down. Laser also went down like, this thing went down, what, 53% in 6 days or something, and then it had a big bounce. But this one I didn't trade because it didn't give a perfect setup. I guess there was a setup on the 60-minute because once it bounced off the 20-day, it started building higher lows and it had a range here. So it could have been a setup here on this day here when it broke out of this range on the 60-minute. There could be been a, like, but this was more of a breakout type of a setup, like a low level breakout, than a bounce play. If I had, yeah, in the beginning it was very scary holding stocks overnight because I had been brainwashed by the day trader crowd that you know, stocks are risky. They are risky, but it's all about position sizing. That's it. Stocks are as, you know, look, the stock market is as risky as you make it. It's all about you, okay? If you go all in on a preclinical biotech stock, you know, you're probably not going to last for long. But if you have, you know, if you know, go, you know, if you swing stocks that are not like binary in nature, if you try to avoid those small biotechs, and also, you know, you check that the stock doesn't have earnings in the next few days or next few weeks. If you try to avoid the known catalysts, stocks are not that risky. It's all about position sizing. It's all about position sizing. It all depends on you. Am I expecting QS to touch 80? Yes, please. Okay, guys, I've talked too much. No one wants to hear me talk this much. Hey, David. David has probably already logged out. He usually doesn't like me talking too much. Am I right, David? He's gone. He's probably out shooting his guns. Okay, guys, thanks for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck, guys.